Yo, 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 what's real, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. And yeah, you see it. But first of all, I want to give a shout out to them Aries. Happy sun return. Hope y'all having a great sun return, whatever, whenever the sun return back to the placement of your birth chart and the degree that you came through to experience you. Yeah, but besides that, I'm finna let's get into this Saturn energy. Let's get into the ruler of the Capricorn. And I want to add one of my favorite planets, you know what I'm saying? And I want to share it with them. What's up, everybody? And like I was saying, I'm finna get into the Saturn energy, also known as the Celestial Taskmaster. Hey, what's up? Y'all see me, y'all check me out. I'm trying to get creative with this. I'm in here with the verse. Hey, who in there? You know what I'm saying? Check it out real quick. A little cool app I'm checking out right now. But yeah, what's good, Capricorns, man? Turn up. What you working with? We working with our face cards. Yes. I want to get into what I came upon back last year was something called the Saturn return. Oh yeah, the Saturn return. So what is a Saturn return? It's when basically Saturn returns back closer to Earth, the Earth realm, you know what I'm saying? Back closer to you, back closer to us as a collective. So everyone can feel like the energy of Saturn, like more than I'm gonna say more than any other planet right now. Especially when it's in its sign, since it ruled Capricorn or whatever. Whenever Capricorn season comes around, the Saturn energy will be felt more. But he here to bring more practical, like more discipline to this bullshit that we've been living in. Excuse my language. But yeah, besides that, who is Saturn? What's the tricks of Saturn? Well, Saturn, he rules over limitations, having limits on things, like not like what I want to say, having limits on, having limits on things. Don't overdo nothing, whatever. He'll put like a limit on certain things that's going on in your life that you're probably trying to manifest or that you overindulging in, and he will like make you make a decision or whatever, basically to stand in your power. So his limitations, like restrictions, self-control, being more practical. What else Saturn brings? Stability, Saturn brings that experience, Man, wow. I really like Saturn. I say that because of the fact, not because I'm a Capricorn, but maybe probably the reason why I think like it, because I am, but it shows life lessons. It's the becoming of you, he rules over he rules over all these things that you go through in life that you keep with you, that mature you, Like everything ain't always sweet. That's what I can't understand, and being more responsible and for the things I do or the things I don't do. Like Saturn really will show you a lot. He will put restrictions on things in your life, and he will really make you go out there and earn it, or say that you claim that you're probably done with something in your life or whatnot, and you promise that you weren't gonna deal with it no more, indulge in it no more, care about it no more. Well, Saturn will challenge you on your commitment, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, the discipline, also, one thing, I've been picking up on with these energies and the planets itself, Jupiter and Saturn, they are completely different. And I don't like seeing videos people say Saturn like cool, whatever, they his friend, you gotta know how to work with it. And that's how I feel about it, whatever. But I'm Capricorn, like I say. I was born in the 90s, so my birth chart got Capricorn like all in it. And I'm going through my this is my second Saturn return. Saturn returns like to the sign, whatever, the Capricorns every 27 to 30 years. And when he returned back to like the placement in your chart, the degree that you was born, it's just basically like a checkup from the universe. It's just that's why, man, I don't want to knock any other zodiac sign or anyone who's living at all. I'm not knocking anything or anybody's beliefs, but personally, like anyone who made the plan for their life to experience coming through the energy of Capricorn, they really want to be somebody in this physical life. They really want to experience like some things, because Saturn will also bring you hardship. He'll bring you like a lot of hardship. Like you set up all these challenges in your life dealing with the Saturn energy, and Saturn will like really make you go out there and get it, really make you earn it, really make you mature in it. He really helps you grow up. Saturn has been known to rule over time. He also known as Father Time. Like, come on, Father Time, he rules over time. Like Saturn got like multiple names. Like he go by the Celestial Taskmaster. What else? Oh yeah, the Karma. Where he's at, he dishes out karma. Like he's like the father of everything on Earth, especially the Capricorns. And anyone who's like dealing with Capricorn energy or whatever, well, sun sign, you're gonna have like, I'm gonna say, okay, anyone dealing with the sun sign of Capricorn or the moon sign of Capricorn, you're gonna have like some father issues with your father. Like he's gonna be gone, like period, like through youth. Yeah, he can still be alive, probably be dead, probably be locked up, regardless of the fact Saturn like growing you, like you growing yourself, you like maturing through all your life lessons until until the father figure, you know what I mean? Like, so once you have your kids or whatever, your family, you know that you don't want them to experience what you had to go through growing up. So you gonna make sure that they live a great life. But Saturn like does that. He like, honestly, he's Father Time. He really fathers his Capricorns. He really take him down that road, whatever. And if he returns, like once he returns, is on everything. My bad, everyone. I'm trying to get more creative, so I'm testing out some new things that's going on, whatever, with these apps on my phone. Yeah, but besides that, the Saturn return is real, you know, and everybody gonna deal with the Saturn energy once he returns to check on what's going on in the realm. It's like Saturn, he rules over a lot that people not aware of, I feel, or people don't really understand the fact of what it means when Saturn, like, honestly steps like back into the return. And for those who just getting into astrology, or those who been thinking about it, just don't care about it, you know, I encourage like those to like look more into the Saturn energy, or where Saturn placement is in your chart, because everyone is dealing with the Saturn energy somewhere. And you just where the other planets are placed at in your chart will depend on what you're working on. But I feel the Saturn energy is gonna be what you're gonna be dealing with the majority of the time, since the energy is pretty much heavily present right now as he go through his transit through Capricorn. And so yeah, I just want people to check this man, like check this spirit out, honestly. Like in Greek mythology, like honestly, they used to worship Saturn, and they still do in America. Like behind the scenes, yeah, they do, because at a point of time, I believe, well, my opinion of or experience, whatever, I feel that Saturn was closer to the Earth at a given time, whatever, and he must have did a lot of things that was going on, like just for his influence to be treasured so much, especially in our country in the West. So, and I ain't trying to knock nobody. I don't really like the time. I'm trying to getting out of time. I like feelings and emotions on anything about that bullshit that's going on. But I feel that people do need to learn how these energies work, because we are here to manipulate energy. Like this is like a part of manipulating energy is what the planets and how the planets are structured, like what they giving off in these given houses, that the 12 houses of astrology, and what's going on, whether they direct, exalted, or retrograde. I'm gonna make a video about those. The it's like he can bring you. It can bring you a lot of experiences in this time, whatever, in your life, to what you want to experience, whatever. And so now he finna like make you grow up. See me, I'm going into my 30s. My Saturn return came when I hit 28, and I like started to feel like something was coming. That was before I realized I did have a water sign, with my moon sign being in Cancer. That's when I understood, okay, my intuitiveness, my empathiness, I started to be more aware of things, the energies that I felt that was finna come in my life, or things was finna change and it wasn't gonna be good, or I wasn't gonna like it, because what I promised myself I was gonna be at around the time that I was going to, these things started to start up. I wasn't there. I didn't have a spiritual at all. Like, I didn't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing that made sense to me was astrology, because I know every time I read the scope, it always hit me with facts, hit me with truth. That's why I tell everyone that I deal with who don't care about astrology that it's not a belief type of thing, it's not a religion type of thing. This is a higher learning. This is being consciously aware of who you are. This is truth. This is real. Like, this is fact. And why wouldn't you want to know yourself, Why wouldn't you want to know the truth about things? Like, why wouldn't you want to be like on the right path about things? You ain't gotta care about this at all, whatever. It's a lot of conspiracies out there. And it's a lot of things that went on in the past that's hard to break from. And that's why I feel another reason why I'm carrying the energy. I was born with the energy that I was born in, and I'm carrying it where I'm at, all the way to where I'm at right now, through what I experienced, to be right here to tell y'all about these experiences and thoughts, because of the fact what the creator of the universe trying to take the earth, trying to take us as a collective, as we live down here on the earth or whatnot. I really feel like it's changing. I'm here to like initiate a change, and just the little percent I put in, whatever, all to the collective, all to those who eventually gonna watch this video and start understanding more things about themselves and this world that they live in. Then I know I'm living in my purpose. I know I'm initiating and bringing in what's also known as the age of Aquarian, and Saturn bringing it in with that practical energy. You know what I'm saying? Just look at our president. Look at our president of the damn country right now. Like, it's getting real earthy out. It be an earth sign. Like, it's the universe set this up like so perfect. That's how you know that God got a plan, or you got a plan. You know, you came in here with a plan, whatever, a mission with your life. Because to me personally, I feel like the creator of the universe wasn't liking, like, I guess how many souls and spirits had these plans and they wasn't on their life purpose. It's like they keep being reincarnated or whatever because they carrying a lot of karmic debt, you know, and it's like catching up with generations. Like it yielded generations. I don't want to hear nothing about no curses and all that. I mean, all that's real, whatnot, but also perspective is real. So reality is your perspective. So I just feel you shouldn't like carry on the curse by indulging in those type of thoughts or listen to them type of things, or, you know, consuming that type of information and having that in your mind about how they did in slavery and how the country was started. And yeah, true enough, some of it was real, a lot of it was fake, but it's just the thought of that being in the back of your mind gonna always have it screwed. You're gonna always be somewhere. You're gonna always have you're just gonna always have a different perspective or the same comfortable perspective when it's time like to change the energy that you're carrying and like release that thought and experience something different. Like the age is changing, if not done changed, because of the Saturn energy, that the Saturn return that just came back through. Like, come on, man. We living that, like, if you living right now and you like watching this video, you living at a remarkable time right now in life, because by the time we get ready and leave this earth, we're gonna been down like experience and change like a lot of stuff to those who stepping into their power, who stepping into their self, who's seeking the truth and becoming more aware and taking care of themselves and taking care of the things that's important to them in their life, you know, cleaning up themselves, getting rid of their karma or whatever. Then they can step out into this world and they can help others. But it starts with yourself, you know. If everyone worked on themselves, just imagine everyone working on themselves. If everyone worked on themselves and did the right thing and blase squaze, it wouldn't like be that much problem, you know what I mean? So love that self, love that other. But like I was saying with Saturn, now he rules over Capricorn. Capricorn rules over the 10th house. Okay, the 10th house is the house of career. It's also known as your public image or your public like scenery and stuff like that, like how people see you. Like Capricorns are real big on how people see them. And yes, we walk with a cold stare and we be moody, or it seems like we don't want to talk sometimes. But that's how I look on the outside. On the inside, you get to know us, then you know it's a lot more than meets the eye. But you gonna go after. You gotta get to know us first. But with that being said, since Capricorn ruling over this public image, you know, this public status, that means like the public period finna change. That's my understanding of the Saturn return. Because with all the ones who carrying this Capricorn energy or Capricorn placement is dealing with the Saturn. Like the whole collective is dealing with the Saturn, and Saturn, like, he tells you to get serious about your life. Get serious about the things that you care about. Like he make you like find yourself. I became spiritual dealing with Saturn. That's more than what Jupiter did for me, you know? Like, I really understand it. Like, Saturn is the judge. Like, he's a god for real, you know? He's a god for real. And he's the judge and the ruler, like, over the earth. And it just make you think, like, wow, it's just so much that you're missing in the past to where, like, what set everything up the way it is, and how these planets or stars became these guys, you know, how these spirits became these guys to have reign, domain, and like different influences over the physical realm. That shit pretty cool to me. And I feel that's like where we all trying to get. Like, we all trying to like raise consciousness awareness, like raising your conscious awareness. I honestly feel is a big purpose for everyone to like do. And it might don't resonate with every zodiac sign. Like I say, a lot of people here don't reincarnate it because of karmatic debt, but a lot of us didn't. A lot of us came in here to help raise frequency vibrations, you know, of the earth. Because everything on earth like has a consciousness. Everything lives. And then it might don't feel what you feel, but the energy that you're giving out, the vibration, the vibe, you know, that you're giving out, it's gonna pick up on it, whether it's yay or nay, you know what I mean? So you wanna be like aware, like how you do anything, like for real. Man, it's just, I don't know, man. I really like Saturn, man, cause these are things that that's gonna stay with you. You know, he rewards you. Like, he saves you with these experiences, these life lessons that you like never gonna forget, that you can share with others, that you can share with your family, that you can share with your children, like when you get older and stuff. And I know it's gonna be like hardships, cause Saturn bring hardships. You know, he also like rule over people being handicapped, misfortunes and illness and stuff. So that's a negative aspect about him. But besides that, he make you go get it, man. Like, he make you go get you. He make you get grown. And that's what like everyone like gonna eventually have to reach. We can't all stay young forever. And Saturn is the one that's gonna do it to you. And if it's like hard for you to like understand and get the lesson, well then he gonna keep whipping you in different situations. Like, it's gonna keep repeating. It's gonna be a cycle that you're gonna keep manifesting until you finally like learned your lesson. And you don't wanna die not learning your lesson because of your ego. But man, it's like it get real. It really get real, you know. Oh boy. But besides that, shout out to them Capricorns, cause it's an amazing time for us right now. Like, I ain't never like even dreamt or imagined like this type of thing could have been going on Earth, but it's feeling like it's worth it. And I can't wait next shit. Well, for real, like 2019, I feel like the universe telling us, okay, set these limitations. Limitations. I'm talking about limitations. I'm trying to add two words together. The universe, Saturn, like telling us, like, to go find ourselves and stand up for the things we believe in. Like, don't let people like keep walking all over y'all. You know what I mean? A closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I mean? He gonna like discipline you through these life lessons, and I feel like whoever signed up for the Capricorn energy as spirit were to come through. I want to say wherever Saturn placements are at in your chart is whether or not you had karmic debt when you came down in the physical. So Saturn being in our first house, he's ruling like over our personality. He's ruling over yourself, like your routine, the things that you think, the things that you do alone, like how you take care of yourself, you know? Like the first house, it's the house itself, man. What can I say? It explains it right there. And with that being said, he's warping our minds, you know what I mean? Like, he's really like raising our consciousness if we pay attention a little bit more. You will realize that you're being tested, you know, or something else going on with you, you know, that you can't figure out. So depending on where your moon placement's at, also in your chart, I'll probably like help you like balance out with your Saturn return. But me personally, it been like hardship after hardship after hardship over the last 10 years. So I don't know if I was like carrying like karmic debt or I signed up for this shit, like. But it really changed me. You know, I can't even think the same way no more. I can't even like go back to the like he's making us step into something brand new. Like, I ain't even think I'd be recording myself at all on YouTube. Like, this ain't never crossed my mind at all. Like, talking about like the universe and stuff, backlash shit. Like, he's challenging you to go experience something brand new. Go experience the unknown. Get out of that comfortable like shit. Like, stepping into your life purpose. Step into who you are. Be who you came here to be. And also, I'm gonna clean up that damn baggage or karma that you been carrying around, whatever. Like, Capricorns would get to understand real quick that you would not get away with a lot of shit. You're not gonna get away with a lot of shit, like, especially during a return. The karma gonna come back and hit you so quick, like, so you wanna be more aware of the things you think and doing and treating, like, people and stuff, because the karma gonna return, like, more rapid than anyone else because of the fact we're dealing with the Saturn return or whatever. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with y'all because Saturn is a planet that need to be looked